have industry professionals here right now to share what they're about and give you some advice and some support to help you blossom like a flower. Does that sound cool? Yeah. All right. Let's just have one huge round of applause for everyone here for Turning Point. All right, guys. Sarah from the Turning Point crew is going to be asking all the questions.
Okay, so the first question that's been sent in is for the programmers, and it is, what do you think the key is to a successful event? Who wants to take this question?
I think the key always with a successful event is the bookings, and being slightly ahead of the game and making the bookings early on, so you sort of know, listening to a lot of music and knowing what's going to be big before it is and getting the bookings in early. If you can get a big artist sort of early on for a lower price, then you'll always have a successful event.
But just really just go to whatever extent you can to make your tune massive, to the point that when you do have a show, you know, when you have a show, you give 150%. So promoters then, you know, talk amongst one another. Wow, the show was heavy. You know, word of mouth, people go away saying that performance was amazing, and actually your reputation will start to pick up the bookings, you know, for you.
Would you like to come up, maybe? Thank you. Here you go.
Hi everyone. Do you feel that the industry are doing enough to like promote and like big up female MC/rappers as yourself? Do you think they're doing enough now?
I think that there's definitely a lot more space nowadays for young female artists than when I began. I think that the thing is about being a female, I think depending on what kind of female you are, it can either be a hindrance to you or it can be a blessing. Because the fact of the matter is that there are millions upon millions of young males that want to be MCs. There's not so many girls. So that means straight away your competition is very limited. That means if you're hot and you know you shine, then you've got more of a chance. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I just think it's about using it to your advantage, really and truly, from my perspective.
Interestingly enough, if you're a female MC and you've got talent, I think it's a good time to be out there. So,
can I just ask you why you're asked as a male? Do you manage someone who's like a female MC?
No, because I grew up listening to Mr. Dynamite. I do like his stuff, and you know.
Okay.
And hopefully, if there's any more who turn out as good as you, then it'll be good, wouldn't it? After plucking up the courage to ask Miss Dynamite a question and receiving a more than satisfactory response, I heard that Boss Bully was performing and had to go out and see him perform.
So many more, but this ain't my menu. I'm gonna be the greatest rapper. I'm gonna be the greatest rapper. I'm gonna be
Boss Bully just after his performance.
I feel good in it. I feel good in it. I love performing. Whenever I perform, I feel like my best in it.
So what's with the business cards then?
Well, obviously it's promotion in it, because if I don't promote myself, no one's gonna do it for me.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm large and in charge. Let me see that card. Let me put my spaces on so I can see it clearly. Large in the back by my name.
How do you think KYC's been represented today then?
Oh, well, we're going in, and like the whole KYC group is supporting, so that's beautiful.
So how do you feel like being the only female rapper out here, you know, doing your thing? How do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel really happy because there's not a lot of us still.
Yeah, man, you gotta rep it up, man.
Yeah, I have to rep.
Yeah, man. Wicked performance.
I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star, yeah. Wherever we go, we're smoking ganja. I know I need no. Wherever. I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star, yeah. Wherever we go, we're smoking ganja. And you know I need no. Wherever we go.
After all the performances, I decided to turn my attention to the Turning Point Festival in general and speak to some of the participants of this great event. So I'm here now with Pins.
Yeah, Pins.
He's So you're a designer of these hoodies and tops?
Yeah, mate, yeah, it's my brand here sort of thing. It's an independent brand, one man, you know, just one man trying to follow his dream sort of thing. PINS is the acronym for Progress, Inspire, Network, Succeed. So I'm always, you know, I'm motivated by, you know, success, you know, not so much money, more so following your vision and what you want to do in life. Turning Point is a good, like, it's a good festival because it attracts the right sort of target market. Do you know what I mean? I was here last year sort of thing and it was a good look, do you know what I mean? So they've asked me back, they've sort of handpicked certain people to come back and I was one of them, which I'm grateful for. And boom, like, yeah, as you can see, like, everything's out on display, like the public, they've been good to the product sort of thing and yeah, amazing sales.
And so how have they responded to your product and what you do?
Very good, man, because like from last year I've sort of progressed. So I've got like different, I've got sweat tops, I've got some hoodies, and the whole line is actually looking more structured now.
After exploring the markets and the stores, I've decided to go inside, see what the atmosphere is like in the main space, and see whether or not it's just like outside.
Atmosphere in there is buzzing, completely buzzing. I mean, just completely ignore my awful rendition of the migraine skank, but honestly, it's absolutely buzzing inside. Like, everyone's having a good time, everyone's dancing. It's absolutely crazy inside, like real crazy. It's like, it's such a good day so far, man. It's like, been a good day, man.
The Turning Point Festival has been a great success so far. Everyone's having a great time, everyone's having fun. The KYC youths in particular can have a lot to be proud of, simply because their performances were fantastic.
We're just gonna go see what's upstairs. I mean, if it's anything like up down here, then bring it on, you know, let's go. Seems a lot more chilled up here, you know, it's like, you see the kid there playing football, it seems just a lot more chilled and relaxing, a lot more quieter than down there. But let's go and see what's happening.
Let's check the mirror.
What do you think about the Sony next time? What do you think about the Sony? Do you like it? Is it something you want? How do you think it compares to like the iPod?
I think she's one of us trying to get an interview with someone, so hopefully I can try and get a word in with her, you know, do swapsies, you know, I get an interview with her and she gets an interview with me, so hopefully that can work out.
And what do you guys think about 3D TVs? Okay, so at the moment I'm a gap year student, getting ready to go into uni, and on my gap year I've been training as a journalist, and from then I've been contributing to youth magazines and doing some work with Sony. I'm part of a project called Sony PlayStation Game Runners, where we're creating real life games for people to play, and I've been working with them today doing the create, play and share.
So how did you come about coming to the event today in Camden? So how does that relate to what you're doing with your Sony?